What is up, guys? I am Chronos Airblade. Before this video does start, this is your Raw October 26th version review for tonight's show. Please, before this video does start, please slash the hell out of that like button down below. If you are new and you do want daily WWE content in your subscription blocks, please hit that subscribe button below. Really appreciate it. Tonight's show was actually probably the best, excuse me, probably one of the best shows, in a long time. Then again, it is coming off Hell in a Cell, so I'm assuming it's gonna either be good for tonight, and then it's gonna go back to the complete garbage that's been being like the whole time anyways. You start out the show basically with, the Authority coming down to the ring, congratulating Seth Rollins for defeating Kane last night. They kissed Seth Rollins' ass. Then they announced that they're going to be having a Fatal 4-Way for the main event of Raw, which also is going to be judged by the winners. All the winners from last night are going to be going against each other. Whoever wins those matches, we're going to be moving on to the Raw main event. The first match is actually Roman Reigns versus Kofi Kingston. Roman Reigns wins by spear. He moves on to the main event. Not too much. It's a decent match, I guess. I wasn't actually around for most of it. I wasn't around for like the middle part of the match because I actually had to go do some stuff. I had homework and shit to do, so that's why I wasn't there. But decent match. Second match of the night actually going to be the I think it was Neville versus Alberto Del Rio. Completely one-sided match. The man created for God versus Alberto Del Rio. Came out with Zeb Coulter. He cut a promo actually before the match saying that he's like making a something with Mexican America. He's like making a new country or some shit, and that he's the only two. Him and Zeb Coulter are the only two population of the country made or some shit, and everybody that's not with him is against them or something like that. Decent promo, by the way, not too bad of a promo. He comes out, he beats the shit out of Neville. It's a really one-sided match. Neville just have his high spots like once or twice in the match. Otherwise, it's really one-sided. He wins with actually, he actually goes top rope and actually stomps on Neville's chest. Not quite sure how if that's his finisher now or what. I remember his finisher being the cross armbar. Not quite sure why he did not do the cross armbar. And last night he actually won with the like kick to Cena's head. So I'm not quite sure if he replaced the cross armbar now with different things, or he's just trying to get a finisher since he came back. Not quite sure. But Alberto does pick up the win and moves to the main event. After that, I think it's actually the Divas match. Some of this might actually be out of order because I do have a bad memory, but I think it's the Divas match after this. They have a cut of promo behind stage. Basically, Becky Lynch and Charlotte staying there. They're getting ready for the match. Paige walks up, tries congratulating him on Charlotte's win last night at Hell in a Cell. They do not believe it, but then they actually do the pinky swear thing or whatever for PCB, some bullshit like that. Completely irrelevant shit. I did not care whatsoever. I was actually having a piece of pie at the time, so I was barely even watching the show anyways. But they come out, they actually do their shit in the ring. They go against the Bella, Alicia Fox and the Bella Twins. It was an okay match, but literally the only reason I watched the match show was to stare at their asses and shit, so that's basically all I watched the match for. Other than that, it's not no Revolution. You want a Revolution, you gotta go down to NXT on Wednesdays. There's no Revolution on Raw whatsoever. Paige starts the match off, basically just gets her ass kicked until Charlotte has to come in. She starts getting her ass kicked until she has to make a hot tag out to Becky Lynch. The crowd starts chanting, "We want Becky." They bring Becky into the match. She actually takes the finish from Nikki Bella, the rack attack. Kind of bad WWE when you're having your crowd basically saying we want Becky and she loses in 2 seconds, right when she gets the hot tag to Nikki Bella to the rack attack. The Bellas start leaving, basically, and then Paige, she looks all jealous, and then she comes up behind, beats the shit out of Charlotte, does the PT or the I think it's the Rampage to Charlotte, and she takes Becky Lynch. Does a really nice Rampage. Becky really sells it well. Really nice sold Rampage. And then she puts Charlotte into the Paige tap out, so that's basically how they end the show. Paige walks out on him. I don't know what the hell they're trying to do with Paige. One time she's with him, one time she's against him. I thought she turned heel. I don't know if she's bipolar now or what the fuck's going on, but uh, Paige ends up walking out. Not quite sure where this ends up going. I'm assuming maybe Paige versus Charlotte now at Survivor Series. Not quite sure. Um, Next match, I think it's Kevin Owens. I think it was Kevin Owens versus. I know it was. Shit, I forgot what it was actually. I know it was Kevin Owens versus. Kevin Owens versus. Kevin Owens versus Cesaro. I think it was. Um, Cesaro they actually put on a very, very good match. I was there for the whole match. It was very nice. A lot of high spots for both men. Um, in the end, though, Kevin Owens does do the pop-up powerbomb, gets the 1-2-3. He moves on to the Fatal 4-Way at the main event. Next match is actually Big E versus, I think Big E versus Dolph Ziggler. With Kofi Kingston at ringside, of course. Xavier Woods actually been put out. He's actually injured because supposedly he went through the table and he broke one of his bones or some shit. Um, Last week on Raw or some shit. That's why he's not been around lately. But basically, decent match. It went for about a good 10 to 20 minutes. I actually thought Big E was going to actually be winning the match. However, Dolph Ziggler, I really did not think Dolph Ziggler was going to be winning the match because he does actually have a feud going on with Tyler Breeze right now. Also, Tyler Breeze did make his entrance again. Came down the ring with a selfie stick with Summer Rae. Came down, they have like some like chairs set up by the ring and actually a security guard, make it look like a VIP area. Kind of cool, in my opinion, but let me guys know what you guys think in the comment section below about that. Basically, all he did is sit there and eat grapes, got fed grapes by Summer Rae, and he drank a cocktail, basically, by the ring. That's all he did. Thought he was going to intercept in the match. Did not happen. One of the points, actually, Big E came over and took a sip out of his cocktail and spilled it all over him. There's actually a security guard there. He just did not do anything, so I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to signify, but goes back into the ring. He gets it right after that, like shortly after that, he goes back into the ring. He actually runs into the steel post, gets a zigzag 1-2-3. Dolph Ziggler moves on to the main event. What else was it? What is it gonna be? There's a promo again for Brock Lesnar and Undertaker last night at Hell in a Cell. Bray Wyatt comes out and does an incredible promo around about 9, like around about 8, around 8:30. He does an incredible promo. To the point where actually Kane comes out and starts beating the shit out of Bray Wyatt, and the rest of the Wyatt family ends up coming down to the ring and kicking Kane's ass. I was so happy. You guys do not know how much I hate Kane. I am personally think he needs to retire immediately. Supposedly they're gonna have Kane and Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction, team up against the Wyatts at Hell in a Cell, or not Hell in a Cell, Survivor Series. That's what they're going to try building towards. I'm assuming. Luckily, Kane got his ass kicked. I was sitting laughing my ass off the whole time. Braun Strowman literally got him kicked his ass. There were one point in the mat or the attack where he was going to try doing a double choke slam. Braun Strowman came from behind, and they both double choke slam Kane. So that ended up carrying Kane out to the back room, and a little bit later on the show, we actually do see Kane in the back. Being taken away into a mist or a fog in the back of the locker rooms. So not quite sure what's going to be in the future for them. Suing Brothers of Destruction versus the Wyatt family at Survivor Series. They have nothing to sell the Survivor Series with anyways right now, so I'm assuming that's what they're going to sell it with. Incredible promo anyways by Bray Wyatt. Definitely very good. Probably one of the best promos in recent months. Anyways, after that it actually goes to the I'm not quite sure if these matches are actually in order, to be honest, guys. But after that, it's actually going to go to the main event. I'm not quite sure if I'm missing stuff in there or not. I know there's like right before the main event, there's a little bit of a promo. Dean Ambrose saying some shit about the last few times that he's been failing when he had title shots and people kept intercepting him. Bray Wyatt, and then WrestleMania, Seth Rollins cashed in on him. Bray Wyatt cashed in on him, or not cashed in, beat the shit out of him at Money in the Bank. Now he has his own shot, basically what Dean Ambrose says, and then Dean was like, Roman Reigns like, I'm ready, and he ends up going out to the ring. Doesn't get a full entrance, by the way. None of them actually get full entrances. No, not really, except Dolph Ziggler, or not Dolph Ziggler, except Kevin Owens and Alberto. But a very good main event. A lot of high spots. Mostly two people in the ring at the most same time. I don't know why they don't have three people in the ring. They could try double team, but then again, they always have to have at least two people in the ring. Everybody else gets knocked on the side. Not quite sure why they did not introduce weapons into the thing. There's no disqualification match. Fatal 4-way, no disqualifications. Why didn't they have weapons? Not quite sure. Would it add a lot more to the match? Yeah, it would. Other than that, though, it was a very good match. A lot of actually thought Kevin Owens was gonna probably win this one since he has nothing to do now. But either I think I thought it was either gonna be well, not really. I actually thought Roman Reigns was gonna win, but either Kevin Owens had a slight chance of winning towards the end of the match. However, the pop-up powerbomb did fail, and he actually got super punched by Roman Reigns, and got a spear right in the middle of the ring. And Roman Reigns is your #1 contender for Seth Rollins. Assuming they're going to be having their match at Survivor Series right now, I'm just assuming that. You heard it here first if it does happen. Anyways, Alberto Del Rio looks incredibly good for coming back just last night. Incredible shape, incredible ring skills so far. It's like he hasn't even left the ring. I know he's in Lucha Underground or something like that too, so I'm not quite sure if he's multitasking now or what. But Dolph Ziggler, I knew he wasn't really going to win it because he has a feud with Tyler Breeze going. Kevin Owens, he's the Intercontinental Champ. Alberto's the U.S. Champ. So I didn't really see them being undisputed champs or anything like that either. So the one that was really cut out for it was actually Roman Reigns because he had nothing else going on after his feud ended. So Bray Wyatt did say if they do cross paths again, they will have trouble in the future. But I don't think they're going to be crossing paths anytime soon. Judging they're going with Undertaker and Kane and shit for Survivor Series. But pretty decent Raw, one of the best ones in recent memory. The last Raws for the last 2 months have been complete shit. This is about the best one. I'm assuming just because it's after Hell in a Cell. Usually those ones usually pick up momentum and then come back to the complete shit Raws for telling Survivor Series, like right before Survivor Series. But if you guys did enjoy this review, please slash the hell out of that like button down below for your Corona's Airblade. And if you do want more WWE content, please hit that subscribe button below. That'd be really, really awesome of you. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace.